Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Scorpios, your bi-weekly reading will come out every Tuesday, so be sure to check back every Tuesday for that. I'll be sitting there pretty for you. And check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, as you could find some resonance in those as well. And push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. It helps to support the channel, helps to promote it, helps to keep me giving you these readings, which I so adore doing. And we read for the best and highest good of all. And feel free to take in what resonates, let go of what doesn't. It is a general collective read for the sign of Scorpio. Okay? What do we have for Scorpios for the next couple weeks here? Let's see what we've got. Oh, we got a couple that wanted to come out. Take those. We've got 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Hangman, Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Devil. All right, let's take a look-see here. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I adore you. I appreciate you. And thank you for being here. This is how I do my spreads every other week for you. I start by reading left to right. I read left to right. This first path is the path of the current challenge, current block, current conflict, something that needs to come up into your field of awareness at this time if it already isn't. And then I have here the path of higher self. This is the path that God, Spirit, angels, universe, any higher realm being, this is what they want you to remember, okay? Keyword is remember, because we have every energy of the tarot inside of us. We forget that. And so this is not something you have to go out and get, something you just have to remember, cultivate more of, and use it as a message of guidance. Then we have the path of a possible outcome. And I do say possible because I honor and realize that free will is the strongest law in the universe. And so we'll use that as an outcome for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's get started with the path of current. We've got 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. What's going on in your, I want to say, your energy system right off the bat? Something in the nervous system is kind of unsettled. Feels like it's in, it's not at homeostasis. It's not in balance. It's not feeling in harmony at this time. It feels like you're resisting something, almost like not ready to change. And I'm also stepping into this feeling or this presence of you showcasing your ego instead of soul. You know, it's like that's what's leading you right now, instead of getting into the harmony and the balance of the soul, the neutralization of the soul that brings when we connect and commune with soul. So I don't know what situation happened here. I'm going to get a couple more for you. Any more for Scorpio's current, please. That one wanted to jump out. I'm going to grab it. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Magician. Yeah, like I said, it's like this. We're never ever actually disconnected from soul. We can only perceive that at times. And so the Magician manifests from his spiritual will, his spiritual divine. He knows divine timing. He knows what he's capable of. But when it's off kilter, it's like you feel like it's almost like it's more of ego-driven illusion rather than actual magic that you're making. Okay? It's like, oh, look over here. It's like a sleight of hand instead of like real magic happening. And then with the 8 of Pentacles, that's all like, it's like you're unwilling. There's like an unwillingness to do the work. Okay, that to do the inner work. I feel like this is a very inside job for you, and it usually is with Scorpios. Like there's inner work to be done, but you're kind of like pushing it off or maybe getting really defensive about it. It could be also like an astrological current that's coming through. I know that, don't quote me on this, but I think like Mars is in Leo, and there's kind of like this combative energy or stubborn energy in the air. And so maybe that's like that resistance, and it's easy. It's like the easy way out is to just resort to ego, right? Instead of really stepping into like more of our integrity, more of that magic, more of that trust and surrender, more of that harmony, that balance, right? That's needed at this time. And it's like, it takes work to be there sometimes. Sometimes it can feel very challenging. I don't think that you're you are at this point, it feels like spread thin and not willing. Okay. I'm going to see what comes out for my astrology soul deck here. Whoop. Well, I'm going to take that because it came out. Virgo, the house of I do. This is the sixth house of health and jobs. Here's where we can see the daily work-life routine and organizational ability, as well as body care, diet, and exercise. Animals and pets also belong to this house. It's an earth sign, Virgo. So yeah, maybe it's like, I feel like Virgos are the preparers. They prepare the way, okay? They're kind of the workhorse along with the other earth signs. They're kind of the workhorse of the zodiac. So to see it paired with that Eight of Pentacles there, where it's like there's an unwillingness to do the work right now. It's almost kind of like a malaise you're feeling. Like, yeah, it's not typical of you too. That's why I feel like the Queen of Wands is showing up here. It's not authentic to you because you're not like that. You're willing. You're the spiritual surgeon. You know, normally you're willing to do the deep inner work or that soul work. But right now it's like, ugh, I don't want it. Okay, let's go into what higher self wants you to remember. Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and the Page of Wands. Okay, Scorpio, well, talk about not being in your element. I feel like you're not right now. I feel like you feel very, like you're in a transitional period and that, well, I'm kind of going off of more current too, but it's all tying in because it's addressing you. It's really just affirming you, what you're feeling inside. That's what higher self is doing. And it's showing you that, yes, this old identification with self is done. You need a new way, okay? I also feel that that feels transitional for you, but there's also this spark of new energy, and it's there, new fresh energy. It's there for you for the taking. I really think that that's what higher self is reminding you of with this this Page of Wands, is that there's a newness, there's a freshness, there's an enthusiasm still there. Okay, even though it's kind of hard to see right now and you're hesitant to go there. Let's pull some more for you from higher self. Sun and the Two of Wands. Interesting. Wands, more wands. Look, he's got a wand. She's got a wand. This is all wands. Yeah, something of preparing. Like I said, it's like this preparation is needed. And the sun is you illuminating. It's you illuminating the shadow self, right? These aspects of us that are unseen. We want to shift the sun so that it shows, it lights it up, right? We want to become that enlightened being. And the way we do that is we flip our perception and our perspective upside down. He's uncomfortable. He's in transition, but look at, he's got that halo around him. There's so much enlightenment, so much revelation to be gained. I feel like higher self is reminding you of that. Okay. And it wants you to know this old self is done. You got 1 and 2 wands here, Page and 2 wands here. That's the preparation. Preparation for a new way, Scorpio, and it's okay. Let's go into your possible outcome now. 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Devil. So I see a lot of joy. You got 3 of Cups and then 6 of Cups. It's almost like the completion, you know. This was the out of balance, but then now it's like, let's take it back to the 3 of Cups. Let's take it down one whole notch, one whole step, not a half step, one whole step. And that is going to bring a lot of balance, a lot of joy into your life. Knight of Swords is this doership. It's this intrusive energy. It's going in and just clearing out those dusty corners. And then the Devil is all you really being fixated. No distractions. No distractions. It's the goat, which is the one who climbs up the side of the mountain. It's a steady doing. It's going. It's doing. It's dedicated. There's no distractions. Yeah, because it's the goat. It's the goat card. I'm going to get a couple more for you. Scorpio, what's going on? What's going on in your outcome here? 8 of Wands, more swift movement. And the King of Pentacles. I love that, how it's got this anchored energy, but this swift movement energy. This is anchored energy, but it's also comfort, security, master of your domain type of stuff. Master of your domain. Talk about preparing the way for a new way. You will be actively doing that. Actively doing that. And I wouldn't think any less of you, Scorpio. Okay? So the willingness to go there it's going to go. It's like you got all this support from the universe. Okay? To go, flash, do, move, transition, do what you need to do, you know? And then there's also like a dedication, a steady dedication with the Devil and the King of Pentacles. So whatever you feel like you're not dedicated to now or committed to now, it's going to show up for you in a quick flash way, joyful, expansive, and you're going to be committed and dedicated to it. All right, I'm going to go into my tarot sidekick now. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it will give us questions and prompts to further deepen your read for ya. What do we have for Scorpios? Where do they want to take it today? What traits will help me expand out of my comfort zone? Ooh, I like that question for you right now because you're keeping it real comforty right now in the sense of just reverting to the path of least resistance, to be honest. And it's not necessarily that it's comfortable for you, but it's also it's not expanding you. I'm in my White Sage Tarot. I just got this deck. It's beautiful. It's almost like watercolors, but it's kind of hard to shuffle because, first of all, it's a brand new deck. Those are always hard to shuffle. See, they slip out of my fingers. And it's a tiny deck, but it's cute nonetheless. So we'll roll with it. What traits will help Scorpios expand out of their comfort zone, please? The Fool. The King of Cups. Justice. Getting to the heart of the matter. Not being afraid to take the steps forward that are needed and embracing self-care. See, because I don't think this ego stuff is suiting you. It's not suiting you, and it's not how you normally care for things. Interesting. The Fool, too, is like putting down the excess baggage. To me, that's like this card. I know they don't look the same at all. Very different energies going on, but talk about not taking extra baggage with. He's surrendered fully. He's not gonna, when he's revived again, it's a new way, and he's not gonna be carrying anything with him, okay, of the past. So knowing you can take that step forward, using it as a method of self-care, getting out of kind of that resistance, that egotistical, ego-ridden self that doesn't feel very balanced, it just doesn't feel like you're taking care of it, you know? There's an unwillingness to take care of yourself from an authentic place. And getting down to the heart of the matter with justice. 2 major arcana here too, I will note, which major arcana is these spiritual themed, like divine appointments. Big spiritual lessons that are needed to learn. And we usually need to repeatedly learn them. So don't feel bad, okay? Not that you did feel bad, but let's go into the Oracle of the Angels now. This is a kiss on the forehead for my lovely Scorpio people. Push subscribe if you haven't. It's totally free. And check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, okay? And again, Scorpio, yours will come out every other Tuesday. Just for the spring and summer, because I feel like people tend to watch these kinds of things less. They're more external instead of internal. Maybe not you, Scorpio. Maybe I'll do a couple bonus Scorpios because I know that other than right now, you're usually very willing to take it deeper and go in it. What do we have? Inner peace. I love that because the inner peace is shaken up right now. What do we have for inner peace here? Trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be, even if appearances suggest that chaos rules. Sometimes it can be a challenge to remain calm and centered in the midst of conflict or stressful situations, but you're guided in these instances to look within. Focus on attaining balance and peace within, and you'll find this will greatly influence your external reality. In times of stress or conflict, I focus on creating a space of calm and balance within. My inner world creates my reality. I ask the universe for help to guide me and enlighten me so that I may master my thoughts and emotions. I am peaceful. Yes, get in touch with that inner divinity, that inner still, that inner calm that we all have. And guess what? It's below the surface of the ego. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, Scorpio. It has been a delight and a pleasure. And until next time, joyful blessings.